What the hell were the Rangers thinking? Can someone tell me? Peter Laviolette? He has coached basically every team in the Metropolitan. He just spent 3 years with the Caps. They didn't make the playoffs last year. Most losses in a while. They went on the first round the previous 2 years. He won a cup back in, 2006? 2006, dude. It's not like he won. He's 58 years old, 21 years coaching. They fired Gallant to make him the head coach. Chris Drury, Dolan, this is the guy. Yeah, they said win now. You think so? Yeah, I mean, he dismissed from the Caps mid-April. No playoffs, first time in 3 years. Other 2 years, as I said, bounced first year. Fourth year as a head coach, he won a cup with the Canes. Spent his first 2 years with the Islanders. They got bounced in the first round in his 2 years there. Then went to the Canes. Won in his second year there. 5 years with the Canes. Then he went 5 years in Philly. First year with Philly, they went to the Stanley Cup Finals. So he's been to 3 Stanley Cup Finals. Okay, he went 2000 and, let's get this right. 2006, he won a cup with the Canes. He went back in 2010 with the Flyers. They lost in 6 games to the Blackhawks. So he went 5 years Carolina, 5 years Philly, then 6 in Nashville. And in 2017, he took the Predators to the finals, lost to the Pens in 6 games. His career playoff record, so he's been in 154 playoff games, 78 and 76. It's a .506 winning percentage. I don't feel like this is an upgrade. Talk to Ari. Ari wants to talk about it. Ari's not happy about it. Michigan's not happy about it. Messier's not happy about it. Of course, none of us are happy about it. I mean, I'm looking at, a lot of years coaching. They let go of most of the coaching staff, but they kept a longtime Rangers goalie coach, Benoit Allaire. So they have to hire a staff. 6th head coach. Wait, is this his 6th? Yes. So he's been Islanders, Canes, Philly, Nashville, Washington, Rangers. Six in 21 years. Been to playoffs 13 times. Won a cup back a while ago, and it's been to 2 others with 2 different teams. But other than that, it's not like he's this great. They went 47, 22, and 13. They lost the Devils. They said, I read the Michigan. I was talking to Michigan because Michigan, I got an early birthday present, got some pretzels, which I always like. I was very happy. But I read to her, I said that they said he's aggressive forecheck. He's good at aggressive forecheck with his team, a clear-cut defensive structure, and in-game adjustments, which they said Gallant struggled with. But I feel like this is a retread. And Drury had all these guys they were going to, and they brought in a guy who he hasn't won anything. He went to the finals back in 2017. That's a while back, folks. And since then, he has been with Philly, Nashville, then Washington. He's been all over the place. And he keeps getting hired. He's good with players, they said. Okay. I saw this. I was like, really? That's who they got? That's who they went after? Yeah, 37th Rangers head coach. Win now. So he'll be here 3 years. I just don't think it's going to be an upgrade. And I feel like, it just seems like hockey. They just regurgitate coaches. That's all they do. There's hardly any guys that are given a first shot. And you just keep hearing about the same guy, Paul Maurice. Yeah, he took, Panthers in the finals. But, okay. The guy before him, they lost in the first round. He was an interim coach, and poof, they got rid of him. Now he just got a job. New head coaches. I'm not good at names. I'll talk tomorrow. Ari wants to come on tomorrow, and I was like, Ari, yes, come on. We'll talk some hockey. We'll talk whatever else you want to talk about. I was even watching Michael Kay talking about the Subway Series. Mets have lost 8 of 9. The Yankees lost 2 or 3 to the Sox. Neither team playing well. You don't have no Alonso, no Judge. There's no star power. Neither team playing well. It's at Citi Field. You got Verlander, who's, Bumble sent me something on Verlander, which I was like, dude, I don't want to hear excuses. He goes, he's going to work harder than anybody says to get better. I'm like, really? You're going to work harder to get better? And I'm like, seriously, dude? You're going to... Yeah, I'm like, really? It's not like he's he's knocking down doors already. I mean, he didn't start till May 4th. He feels like he's trending in the right direction. Yeah. His words, not mine. He said every out's been a grind. He says usually it's easier. He's going to pitch Wednesday. He didn't, he had the strange shoulder to start the season. He's 2-3 with a 4.85 ERA, a 1.33 WHIP, which means there's always batters on every inning. 7 starts, 39 innings. They're 31-35. He's not okay being mediocre, he says. Not going to work, not in his DNA. He's going to work harder. I'm like, talk is cheap, dude. You signed a 2-year, $86.66 million contract. You're heading in the right direction. I don't see it. I don't see it at all. You get rocked. You've been hit. Maybe his expiration date was last season. I feel bad for Bumbles and Jay, and I feel bad for the Mets. I mean, it's not like he's a young guy, and I guess we're going to see. So tonight we got Scherzer, 5-2 with a 3.71 ERA against Severino, who's been rocked. 6 home runs his last 2 starts. Owen with a 5.75. Yankees are 38-29. The Mets are 31-35. It's on TBS tonight. The only saving grace is the Rays. Did the Rays lose yesterday? I thought the Rays lost yesterday. Let me check the MLB standings right now. But they were both 9.5 out. And I know that the Rays are up 9 on the Yankees. Okay, that's good. And the Mets are only 9 out also because the Braves ended up losing yesterday to Detroit, who ended a 9-game who were on a 9-game losing streak. So, am I excited? I went to the first game ever where they got shut out, the Yankees at Yankee Stadium. They got blown out. So I went to the first ever Subway Series game. Yeah, back then, it was fun to go to. Would I go? Yeah, I'd go to the game. I go to the game.